Hi guys, Alex here from Berlin. Hope you're well. Today I'm going to show you a video how to choose a track for your first music release. Imagine you already produced your first 12 tracks and they vary a little bit in terms of quality and genre, and how do you choose the one that's perfect for your first release? So an amazing advice I received from one of my teachers at 343 Labs was to say, look, do a couple self-releases first and later on you can talk to labels. And because of that logic, you do, while you do want to choose a track that you love, you really want to keep some of the best tracks to yourself until you have those conversations, so you have great tracks to show and share with them when the time is ready for it. So my second advice would be, if you have a doubt, please leave it out. And what I mean with this is basically, if you're unsure about the quality or whether the track is finished or not, just leave it in your draft folder for another time. My third advice is you can group your tracks in terms of vibe or genre. For example, you might have some minimal tracks or some experimental tracks versus some funky, vibey tracks. And those groups could later potentially become EPs or albums, which in a way already gets you now thinking about your follow-on releases. It's a great idea to sell ice cream in the summer. So what I mean by this is, if we're getting close to summer, let's leave those more melancholic or introverted tracks for later in the year, let's say for fall or winter, and let's put out those punchy and upbeat tracks out first. So you wonder what I did in the end with my track, and the honest truth is I partially listened to my own advice and also didn't. And this is because in the end, what I chose to do was to go with my very first track that I produced in 2024, when I did a one-year producer program in Berlin at 343 Labs, which is an amazing program. I can really recommend it. And when I produced this track, I was really thinking about Africa Burn. And I was thinking about, the long nights we had there that led into the morning sunrise. And I was really thinking to play this type of track when the sun goes up and, the sun hits the mountains and all those colors come to life again. And, everybody is kind of emotional and tired, but very happy. And this is what this track is about. It's very emotional. It's full of emotions. It's not a peak time track. It's exactly for that purpose. And so that's why it carries a big emotional value for me. And not only because of this, but also because really it kind of is a birthplace of my electronic music journey, because I had an epiphany when I was there for the very first time that I really connected with the music and the surrounding and everything else around, which really led me to wanting to become a DJ and become a music producer. So it's kind of a full circle moment in a way, which also kickstarts my journey as an electronic musician, so to speak. So as you can see, there's so many ways to approach this, and there's no right or wrong. There's only what feels right or wrong for you. So while I would say it's always amazing to listen to seasoned and experienced artists and take in their advice, in the end, you have to really follow your instinct and your heart and what feels right for you. Because in the end, all we do here is very personal. It's your baby, and you have to take care of it in a way that makes sense to you.